What's up, everyone? This is number one scrub here, Reneblade, bringing you a 4v4 now. You can see me saying same teams are same, and I'm going to explain here in a second. It's PTZZ versus PTZZ, so same teams are in fact same. Same teams are same. So here, don't know what that was about. Don't know. Trail talking shit. Usually does that at the start, as he explains why here in a minute. Teal Protoss is me. Red Zerg is Sveet. Purple Zerg is Trail's ghetto ass Mexican cousin, Haxes. And Southpaw is Trail. Those were Trail's exact words, by the way, not mine. And Trail talking shit about one of the players' names, saying it sounds like scented flavored lube. So that's Trail, folks. And Sveet says, Roy, that's Trail. Your opening chat always makes me smile. Trail's like, for sure. Oh, I'm like, for sure. JK. Peef comes online. Trail says, I actually do it because I can play and type with no prob. Others can't, and it slows them down. And then I proceed to make fun of Trail. Oh my god, look at me. I'm Roy. I have high APM. I'm so good. I just love it when people spell good G-U-D. Oh, cracks me the fuck up. Even if it's me. So, and Trail's like, that's right, keep feeding me compliments. I say I love you, and his cousin says you're gay. So that's how it goes. Got a little love going on, and then his cousin, after insulting him, says, "Build me a wall." So that's usually how I go about getting things from people. Is I tell them they're a faggot, and then ask them to do things for me. So Trail is saying he may just leave a gap in the wall, and Sveet's telling us not to forget about our expansions that are really close. Got a little early pool action going on here, defended by Trail, and then his brother tells him to build a wall, bro. And then we won't have to worry about. Then you wouldn't have to worry about that. Obviously, if there's a wall there, Trail just laughs, says he's trying. Trail's too fucking good, so walls aren't actually necessary when you're too fucking good. I'm saying that I have zealots. Do you need anything? Because I'm trying to be nice, and Trail just congratulates me on having lots, and I just said I'll kill you, which obviously I won't because I fucking love Trail, and we get a little bit more banter going back and forth. See here what we got going on here. Maybe a 1-1-1 build from Orange. Here's our fast Lings player, I think. Yeah, it had to be because this guy doesn't have anything. Oh, he does? Oh, I'm just blind. Okay. Maybe he was the fast Lings guy. This Protoss doing pretty much the same thing I'm doing. I may be a little bit ahead of him. Yeah, I'm way ahead of him. My warp gate's halfway done. So that's the bad guys. Trail telling his cousin about how he's trying all sorts of crazy builds, and with his battlecruiser tech, and his cousin Bob then says, "I'm only building drones. Is that cool?" And as you can see here, he is in fact only building drones. Spawning pool, nope. He remarks he already has 40 drones. And Sveet pointing out that I have all my zealots standing right in the middle of the ramp. So I'm going to go ahead and move those. Wasn't too big of a deal. His drones transferred just fine. But for later things, more emergency purposes, yeah, I need to get those the fuck out of the way. So just drones being built from our Purple Zerg player. Pretty impressive, actually. He's got 50 drones now. No units. Pretty impressive. Good thing he's got this monster there of Trail. And then Trail asks, give me some money then. And he's like, nope, can't. Spending all my money on drones. Oh, that's funny. I'm sorry. That is funny. Sorry, can't give you money. I have so much of it because I'm only building drones. I'm spending it all on drones, though. Can't help you. You can see I'm going for the High Templar thing. I did the last 3v3, getting that research out. Boosting that out. Never know when that faggot Zerg is going to try to do something again. You fucking little creepers. You little creepers with your Zerglings and burrows and shit. There's apparently something on fire in the background. Probably a Terran battlecruiser because it's near my base, so I clearly probably fucked up a Terran battlecruiser with my probes. So, got my Zealot legs done because once again, only building Zealot High Templar. Throwing that down. Bob yet again remarking how he has so many drones. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I'm giggling a lot because it's past my bedtime. So everything is that much more funny whenever you're tired. You can see Trail doing some harass and me pointing out that there's creep. Oh, look at me. I'm such a legend. I can see 2 little splotches of creep, so I say, hey, there's creep there. He's expoing, and Chivalrous is happy that I noticed he didn't get 3-0'd by G-Reg. Casting and SC2 game talk later. Shit, that's not what I wanted to do, but heart, because I love that man. That man. So I'm going to transfer this shit down here to protect my expansion. Spoiler alert, there's a lot of action that goes on right here this game. You can see the scented flavored lube is now building mutas and attacking one of Sveet's bases. Look at this nonsense. Mr. I'm only going to build drones for 10 minutes is double expoing real fucking close to them. So that's funny. Sveet is counterattacking with mutas. Stopping mining at that expo. Mr. Greedy McGreedy double expo. I thought I put that on the way. I did. I guess it shows up anyway. Greedy McGreedy gets caught. I deny this expo that I saw. And there's fucking mutas there, so I really can't do anything about it. I'm just gonna run my ass on the fuck home with these. Gonna drag him. And I remember that I saw Sveet's mutas. That flashing is bugging me. I saw Sveet's mutas, so I decided not to reveal my High Templar. I backed him up. Like I said, spoiler, there's a lot of action that's going to take place there. Greedy McGreedy rolls in 800 banglings to take out 4 units. Standard practice whenever you're only building drones for 10 minutes. Kill everything that you can so you can keep your bases. Sveet's losing some mutas. I'm thinking about running back to my natural, and then I see mutas, and I'm like, I'm going to back the fuck up. I didn't set my rally point on my new Nexus. This one stalker was still there causing problems. Sveet's taking this middle gold. Looks like it's going to... Makes you think it's going to be secure, at least. Excuse me. About to burp and throw up at the same time. So Greedy McGreedy's gonna lose another expo. Mutas and Corruptors trying to deny this expo. It's not going to happen because Sveet has a shit ton of mutas. So you know how you beat mutas? By having more mutas. That's actually how that works. I saw this week over here. Gonna move in these zealots. Gonna kill this expansion too. I'm so useful. I suck, but I can do things like deny. So working on this, trying to get this back. Need the money to make massive amounts of storms. I don't. Oh shit! Look at that. I'm pretty sure that I still don't get the epic stormage this game, like I mentioned that one game. Oh, that was so. No, maybe this is the game. Maybe this is the game that Trail falls in love with me because I just stormed the fuck out of everything. Pro tip: there's a lot of action that goes on right here this game. This Zerg player is just like, well, this sucks. I'm out. There's mutas in my base. Sveet mutas. And I'm like, well, looky here. There's a bunch of fucking Zerglings, and what do you know? I'm only making zealots. I'm going to go ahead and kill all this. So I do go ahead and kill all that. Trail, protecting this gold base. Doing some flybys. Oh, look at you. You're such a good diamond player, Trail. Abusing the imbiness that is Terran. I'm so proud of you. Look at you. This poor green guy. He actually manages to fare pretty well throughout the game. He's their best. He's bad guy team's best player. So you can see me only building that gateway stuff. What is Trail talking about? Get the fuck out, that's mine. Probably this. You can see mining going on here. Clearly an army right there. So they're just going to go ahead and bypass all of that. And Sveet's going to go ahead and fly these mutas that are a lot straight into this guy's base. And he's probably going to GG out. But here's his army that I said oh shit about earlier. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. You can see that there's a bunch of shit. And then there's a bunch of High Templars walking towards that bunch of shit. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I need to change clothes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Hi, Terran who only presses M and A all game. I have a good buddy here for you. It's called Psystorm. And it makes me happy in the pants. Oh, yes. So, that was completely successful. And look at all this energy that I have. I warped those bullies in a long time ago. And that's the GG. Whenever you lose all of your army to 8 units, that's usually the sign that the game is over. So, that's when you GG out. And lick your wounds, and try not to only build Marines and Marauders next game, because it doesn't work whenever somebody's building something that is really well against your Marines and Marauders. So that's the game. That's the game. You tend to lose all of your stuff when it's in a ball and it gets Psystormed. Just a pro tip for anybody who's thinking about picking up this game. If you're not a Protoss player and you have all your shit in a ball, it may not be the best idea late in the game, because if you're going up against a Protoss, because he's just going to let's see here, is it still I don't know, is the hotkey T still? Pretty sure it was in SC1, but he's just going to press T, and then he's going to press T about 8 times, and then he's going to press on your army 8 times, and then all of your army is going to die. So don't do that. Don't ball up unless you're a Protoss player. So yeah, there you go. Trail doing his thing. Joe also doing his thing with a shit ton of mutas. Me doing my storm thing. It's kind of all I'm good for. Hacks is got a shit ton of mutas too. I'm just gonna go keep casting games despite the fact that it's my bedtime because this is too much fun. So anyway, thanks guys.